What is up, guys? And welcome back to another We the Panel, a Terrace House podcast starring us four, your favorite four. Me, myself, my name is Tim. Very nice to see you guys again. And for our newcomers, it is a very nice pleasure to meet you all. Introducing the cast, we have our resident TikToker. You want to say something?
Oh,
Hi. Name.
Okay. You have a resident TikToker, Cheska. Cheska, say what's up to the people.
Hey, I mean, I put 2 TikToks up already, so
Damn.
keeping the name.
Like 2 more than I've ever made. That's really cool. We have our game streamer and music man, Mr. For Jason. For Jiggles. Say what's up to the people, Jason.
Hello, everyone. This is so different, and I love it. Hey, thanks, Tim, for doing this. Missed you, buddy.
We take a new take. And last but certainly not least, our host and super fan of Terrace House in all of its forms, Mr. James Sings. Say what's up to the people.
If I lay here,
He put on the reverb.
lay here.
He put on the reverb.
And we are back. So welcome to Terrace House. Welcome to We the Panel, a Terrace House podcast. That was
I like our new
we just
take.
lost half of our subscriber count. As Tim said, we're all here again. So this episode is for Terrace House, Boys and Girls Next Door, and this episode is on episode 11, which is called
Getting Back Up Again.
There it is.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
It's okay, I didn't know either.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
totally.
But but how have y'all been? You know, but before we get into the actual content, how have y'all been?
Oh, where do we start, guys? Oh my goodness. It's been a chilly week. No, actually, it's been rainy. But in terms of Terrace House, it's alright. This episode is pretty cool. But in essence, it's a kind of a gloomy episode. That's why I turned my lights into purple, because of the news or what the results of this episode. And of course, we're gonna discuss about it. But yeah, other than that, it's been indigo as my theme today.
Nice.
How's everyone else doing?
Personally for me, I've been putting that Hamilton soundtrack on repeat because the movie came out a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess Terrace House wise, yeah, it was all right. Oh no, I kind of expected what was gonna happen at the end, so yeah.
I agree. Kind of saw it coming, but we'll get to that when we get to that. I don't know. For me, busy week. A bunch of stuff going on. Great to be back into the groove. Great to watch another episode of Terrace House. Last episode was I don't want to say a cliffhanger, but it left me craving. I guess like all episodes. It was nice to see this one. Yeah.
How you been doing, James?
I've been okay. Just I don't know, man. Every day is the same.
Why do we sound so gloomy?
I think it's
When
the
in
episode.
quarantine, it's always
quarantine. Yeah, it's quarantine.
Oh, true.
But in terms of the episode, in terms of Terrace House, it's been pretty cool. I like where we're going right now. There were a lot of scenes that were good, and some very beautifully done scenes, very perfectly done scenes, at least in my eyes. But once again, we will get into that.
Yeah.
We will get into that right now. So we will start off at the beginning of the episode, of course, where you recaps the last episode, and she was talking about how she wants Seina to follow Masato to California, which is just a really quirky little joke. It was cool. But anyways, the episode actually starts with with Tecchan and Masato talking about the magazine that Masato's in, the surfing magazine, whatever it is. And Masato asks Tecchan how he's gonna work towards being an actor. And this is where we get into the start of Tecchan's storyline for this episode, because Tecchan says that he plans on reconnecting with his high school mentor, which is really cool. So yeah, what did you guys think of just that whole beginning scene? Seeing Masato in the magazine, them talking about Tecchan reconnecting. What did y'all think?
I don't know. I mean, like, honestly, I don't remember the scene that well, and I feel like it's just because I don't know, maybe not memorable. I don't like. Okay, we saw him like, yeah, and like, okay, he's in the magazine. I don't know. I feel like we've seen like more peaks of his career, mainly like, I don't know, maybe the boating shoots and stuff. We got to see the behind the scenes, so seeing like a picture of him in a magazine didn't make it real. Seeing him in the competition really showed Masato's like actual surf career. But yeah, all in all, like, so opening scene. I don't know. What do you think, Jess?
I thought they already talked about it the last episode, so I was like, why are they talking about it again? It's like, dang, do you really like to fanboy over Masato? But I think it's pretty cool that he wants to go back to his old mentors instead of looking for a new one. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, we heard that.
Yeah. Okay, sick.
No, I can hear you loud and clear. Yeah.
I thought I froze for a minute. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, it's usually, in my opinion, a lot of people would move on to new teachers, but it's always refreshing for people to go back to their old mentors and see what they can do from there.
Yeah, especially after like a hiatus. You haven't seen your mentor for a while. Your mentor sees you, they see how much you've grown, and
exactly.
Yeah.
I liked how the mentor was fully surprised at his intention of being an actor.
Like, yeah.
Did not even like, what? Oh, cool. Didn't see that coming.
Now, do you think that's a sign that like his mentor thinks he wasn't great or wasn't like, you know, good enough for acting, that he was surprised that he wanted to become an actor? I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, no? Is that
I mean, it could be, but at the same time, it could have been, I didn't see the passion in you the first time you did the training. And now you're just going to come back here with like a new sense of passion. It might be weird to him.
Oh, okay. Doesn't that contradict what Tecchan said before, though? That he was like actually pretty good at acting, and then he just didn't choose to pursue it because it was like expensive and a risky play.
I don't remember this at all. What?
No, right? Yeah.
When did you say this?
I don't know.
Sorry. Yeah.
Tecchan said that last episode.
Right? Yeah. Okay. I'm not crazy. Okay. Good.
Tecchan did say like he did all of the testing and everything when it came to acting before actually getting into the school, of course. And he said he passed all of that kind of stuff. So I feel like he was good, and I feel like the mentor. Well, I'll get into the mentor. There was this entire scene between Tecchan and the mentor, basically, where Tecchan goes to meet his mentor, and he talks to him about his acting dream, and he said that the mentor said that even though it's hard and the chance for success is low, Tecchan should still give it a try, and the mentor is going to support him. But going back on the little thing that Tim said, I think that the mentor being kind of surprised and stuff, I feel like that's mostly just because, like, he hasn't seen Tecchan in a long time. And the last time that he saw Tecchan is like when Tecchan told him that he was going to become a firefighter instead. So who knows? He could have been like really good, but he just chose to go the other route. And once the mentor heard that he's going the other route, he's like, okay, this guy's out of here. So the fact that Tecchan came back and said, hey, I want to give acting a really good effort. That was probably like a pleasant surprise for the mentor. But yeah, what do you guys think about the whole, just the whole kind of interaction between those two?
Very chill. I was surprised that the acting mentor was just some dude in a beanie. Like, I don't know. I was expecting some like bougie, buttoned up, like type of guy. I don't know. Like just complete opposite.
You want to talk about fashion? You see his leather jacket?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He's auditioning for Grease. I think so. It was alright. Oh yeah, it was alright. There wasn't much that I could think of really. Yeah, you're right, James. The teacher, haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, it's like the relationship or the spectrum of firefighter to actor is pretty far fetched. So, but hey, good for Tecchan. He's doing whatever his goals is. It's just interesting. Very yeah, interesting.
Yeah. I mean, back to the leather jacket. I thought it was Masato for a hot minute. I was like, why is he wearing a leather jacket? And then I was like, oh, it's Tecchan. But
you can't do my boy dirty like that. I'm sorry. My baby boy is quite handsome.
Should you say baby man? Because with that leather jacket,
wow,
he's so masculine.
Oh.
Then you shouldn't say baby man. That would just break. Yeah, that's weird.
Baby man.
Yeah, that's just weird.
That was just weird.
Yeah, but like again with the opening scene of the show, I didn't think too much about it, but it might be because I wasn't really paying attention to it. But yeah, no.
Okay. Yeah, no, it was like it was cool. But one thing that I noticed when I was watching was during the intros, you know how Tecchan's little like summary thing was like it was like tentative aspiring firefighter or whatever. Yeah, so that changed and his description changed to aspiring actor.
Wow.
All in on it.
Wow.
Which is cool.
Shout out to that crew for changing that detail.
Yes.
Yeah, man. But so back to what's actually happening in the episode. So while Tecchan is having his whole mentor scene, simultaneously, we go to Seina, who was scheduled for an interview / audition with Glitter Magazine, which is apparently a pretty popular magazine. And she talked about how she wanted to be the first Japanese person to be featured on that magazine, which was really cool. So, when Seina goes to the interview, we noticed that this interview was like a lot better, like just completely different from the interview that she first had in the season. She was answering questions with perfect answers. Everyone was like looking at her and like it looked like they were very interested in her, which was really good. So overall, it was a great interview. So after that, Seina goes back home and she gets to see Momo and Shota at the table. And so they're drinking and Momo hears about the good interview and she said, okay, yeah, let's celebrate, let's have a party. And Seina's like, oh no, I'm over parties. And they start to talk about like what happened with her, and then Shota's like, hey, like, are you like staring at or we see you constantly staring at Masato's lips and stuff like that. It's still kind of awkward with Masato since that whole incident. So what do you guys think about the whole Glitter Magazine interview and this whole thing just with Seina?
Starting off with the Glitter interview, strong contrast between her and her first showing, like day and night. Like she came in, like she was like super confident, she was very casual about it. Like she came in knowing her stuff. Like, hands down. And then the next scene with Shota, I like the jabs that he's just throwing out there. Like, you really get to see that side of him this episode, like that boisterous, like stirring the pot, bringing up old like drama type of stuff. I think like in that scene, he actually said, oh, you haven't been to the rec room since that night. Oh, I was dead. But yeah, what do you think, Jay?
Yeah, that interview was really good. I guess, she's probably has been going to a lot more interviews too, like off screen. She's probably learning a lot more. And I think what made it really more comfortable for her is, I think the first one she did, there wasn't a camera test. So it was just straight up interview. And I guess maybe that's her weaker part is of her, I guess, trying to land a gig, I guess. But yeah, then, when she saw the camera, she went all like, hey, uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
And she really wowed everyone. Like, it was really cool.
She's really cute.
I hope she gets it, man, because that would be such a honor to get that, featured in glitter. And when you saw those covers, you saw a lot of like, ooh, that's Blake Lively. And like, since 2012, just like, yes, Miranda Kerr. I want to be like Miranda Kerr. I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, we go back to that, that dining table. Shota's in the same seat again, like the one to the left to the middle. It's like he sleeps there. I don't know. But it was really cool. Nice to see a Momo, doing her thing. And the way how she said, we should celebrate with a party. I'm like, whoa, wild child here. Oh my goodness. And yeah, Seina with I don't want to party again. Not for a while. Pretty funny. Yeah.
Let's go on with the the magazine interview. So I thought obviously it went really well compared to her last interview that we saw. However, my fear is, are there other stronger models out there that probably dominated the interview and the test photo shoot? Like, you would probably see Seina at a really high right now, and then once she probably won't get the gig, then her confidence would probably go down. Right? It's just like, the modeling business and anything in the entertainment business is very cutthroat. So like, you can get like a model at Seina's level, and then you can get another model that's going to be like probably 2 notches higher than Seina. And obviously the person that has the upper hand will get the job. So I'm kind of curious if she will get the job, because there are a lot of strong models. I guess with the party thing, it's kind of funny how Momo's like, oh, let's just throw a party. Why not? Because like you barely see Momo at any parties, and now out of nowhere she's like, let's throw one. But yeah.
Exact question.
Yeah.
You think that could be from her newfound confidence after getting her plastic surgery? You think that could play a part in it? Maybe she's like a little bit more confident now, a little bit more wanting to go out there, a little less shy.
Didn't she get plastic surgery like after and they did the party, or was that before?
No, her plastic surgery, like the surprise surgery, was after the party.
Oh, okay.
Oh, was
yeah,
it?
maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, James? Am I correct in that statement?
Yeah, but also Momo was at the last party.
Yeah, that's true, but it wasn't her idea. I don't know. Maybe just like I don't know. I'm just like putting it out there. Maybe she's a little bit more
confident.
I don't know. Confident.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I get you. Okay, then yeah, maybe. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be the fact that she's getting more comfortable with the people that she's living with.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely true. I don't know. I'm just thinking like, there's only been one other party. So if someone's asking for a party, it'll be the second party. So it doesn't really, I don't think it really matters who kind of starts that conversation, but I could see like the plastic surgery gaining confidence for her, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess. But moving on. we get to the next day, where we see Momo sitting at the computer, and Masato walks into the kitchen. And so they have a little conversation, and she talks about how her column is now online, which was amazing. And she has an article that's about her living in Terrace House. And so she kind of talks to Masato about her dreams of writing for a magazine. And I thought it was really cool. Towards the end of it, Momo was telling Masato that, like, in order to make her article sound cool, she used a lot of like bigger words. And Masato was like, "Oh, well, I'm just a layman, so I probably won't be able to understand any of your words." And I was just like, "You didn't have to say that, but like, yeah, sure."
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about that?
Why did the man have to sound so condescending? Geez, just say,
I know.
good for you. This guy, man. I swear, he was so good last episode, and he said something stupid like, not playing. Maybe, I think it was a way for him to just, like, compliment her. He's like, oh, wow, big words. I don't know big words. I'm just a dumb jock. But it was cool. It was nice to see some success with Momo. It's good, like, it's just good seeing these people in, like, you know, successful stories, you know? It's like how you want to see your friends succeed. It's great. Like, things are moving up. And it's like, yeah. At first, I thought, like, Masato didn't tell Momo yet that that he's leaving, but there was a certain conversation. It was like, it seemed like, okay, Momo knows. Probably okay with it. Let's move on from then on. But yeah, it was nice. Nice to see Momo do her thing.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I saw the Masato and Momo conversation about him leaving. Just because, like, we got the reactions from everyone in the house because Masato told them, and then Momo's the last one left that we didn't really get a reaction from her, other than from Seina and Rie telling her that he's leaving. So I'm still curious on what that conversation was like. Yeah, I'm really proud of Momo. Like, she actually put a column up online. We get to see more of her work because we barely see it in the first place. And yeah, I agree with you, Jay. Like, why is Masato saying like those kinds of things? Like, it didn't need to be said, but if he, like, since he said it, he could have said it differently. It's like, cool, I'll probably look them up on Google or something like that.
I don't know, man. I feel like that guy's bored. Like, like, what you doing? Cool. Okay, bye. Like, that's the vibe I get from that guy now. He's just like killing time when he leaves. But yeah, what do you think, Tim? Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say he's just riding out his last days before he leaves, whenever that's gonna be. Yeah. But yeah, Tim, what'd you think, man?
I'm really happy Momo's finally writing for BuzzFeed. You know, she
oh
really
my goodness,
she really earned it, and you know, I can't wait to see what type of like clickbait stuff she comes up with.
Oh my god.
Masato.
Oh god.
When is he leaving? I feel like he's like, all right, guys, I'm leaving.
January.
And then like,
yeah,
I feel like maybe they added that in too soon, and it's just gonna feel like he's gonna, I don't know, drag it out episode after. I was like, okay, guys, I'm gonna leave the house. 6 episodes later, and now he's finally leaving the house. I feel it's gonna get to that point where it's like, dude, just leave already. It's like, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna leave now, guys. Slowly walks to the door, one step at a time, really milking it, you know.
Oh my god! So he has his bags and everything. I'm gonna go now.
Exactly. That's exactly how I see it every time I see him in a scene.
Then he's gonna open.
No.
I'm opening. I'm joking. I'm here one more day.
Exactly. Or like, I could totally see something really stupid, like, oh, California fell through. I'm not leaving the house. Like, I get it. Like,
your boy is here, so
Wait.
stay.
So
yeah.
wait, so remember from our last episode of the podcast, we made bets on when Masato is gonna leave? Like how many episodes in?
man.
I don't even remember.
I don't even remember my bet.
I'm already wrong
Because
I
I
thought,
think,
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, you guys said the next episode, or what is it, 1 to 2 episodes later.
It's like the third.
And I'm saying like, yeah, 3 maybe, 3 minimum. If he's gonna keep milking it, it might be 6 episodes. Who knows?
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised.
I am surprised. Oh my god. It's the
Well,
track record.
don't
Yeah.
just like as much as we on this podcast trash on Masato, which is weird because I feel like we're kind of in the minority for doing that, but as much as we do trash on him, I feel like Masato redeems himself later in the episode, as in coming up basically right now, where so moving on, the guys go out for drinks, and the topic at hand was Christmas presents. And Shota brought up the idea that like he wants to draw a picture for Masato, and Masato's like, "Hey, yeah, you can draw it on my surfboard." And it was like, "Yeah, it was really cool." And then Tecchan makes the joke of like, "Oh yeah, man, I want to draw something for you too."
Oh god.
You're
It was
adorable.
so good. It was so cute. It was such a cute joke. But also at that dinner, Shota finds out about Tecchan's acting dreams, and Tecchan riding the wave, I guess, just riding that high. Tecchan says that he wants to invite Rie on another date, which is like, whoa, like, and in my head, completely left field, but like, amazing, I guess. And Shota's like, yeah, man, if you're gonna go on another date, you should hold her hand. And I was like, whoa, that's, as soon as he said that, I just had like the complete flashback to when Momo just like grabbed Tecchan's hand and
Oh
did some of it. And oh my gosh. So what do you guys think about drawing on Masato's surfboard, Shota finding out about Tecchan's acting dreams, and Tecchan wanting to invite Rie on another date? Tim, actually, how do you feel about this?
I don't know. The hype with Rie kind of like just fizzled out. I don't know. Like, I know my baby boy deserves love. I know he deserves someone that will reciprocate all the feelings that he wants to give to Rie. But like, I don't know. I don't think it's a right fit. I just don't think it's gonna work out. I feel like they're very two different people. You know, nothing against Rie at all and her Mamba mentality.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean. So what do you think, Chess? Do you think they would work out as a couple, or like you
Definitely
think Tecchan should...
not.
Yeah, right? Okay, yeah, cool.
No.
It's not just me. Okay.
Well, it's mostly because obviously Rie is not like interested, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she just sees Tecchan as like a friend, right? And you
Right.
can easily tell, especially with the first date. I don't know. It's like I feel so weird about it because I thought that Tecchan moved on from Rie, and now he's like, I'm gonna ask her out again. Like, what happened from that to where we are now? Like, I don't know. How about you, Jay?
James is right about, I think he's just riding this wave of like, I know what I want to do in life, and because of that, I'm gonna ask this girl out again.
Ah, yeah.
Like, he's really, I think it started with the leather jacket.
It's the game changer.
It's a
That was
game
it.
changer. Talks to his mentor, I'm gonna be an actor. What? Okay.
If you say so.
Yeah. Talks to his friends, I'm gonna be an actor. What? Okay, Shota. Like, yeah, he's just riding this wave. It's so weird because, yeah, I swear he moved on or something. Like, it's done. Like, but whatever, sure, dude. It's good content. I'm gonna root for him no matter what. And yeah, it doesn't seem like they're just different people.
Yeah, no, he was definitely riding that wave. I feel like Tecchan, during that dinner at least, Tecchan was very confident when he said, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna ask Rie on this date. But in the very next scene, where they're back in the house, and Tecchan is asking the guys for advice on asking her out, and they're saying, just go for it, be casual, and what happens is they decide to act it out, right? So Tecchan's knocking on the door, and Tecchan just completely stutters. He just shuts down. As soon as he opens the door, he's like,
the lip
right? So then
quiver.
the guys are like, hey man, you need to ask her in a strong, masculine way. So Tecchan stands up. They all give him high fives. They're hyping this man up. So Tecchan goes upstairs to the girls' room, knocks on the door, opens the door. Hey, are you free next week? Yeah, I'm free Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, we're going on a date. Where are we going? Kamakura. Sure, let's do it. So she says yes. Tecchan goes back to the room, and his first lines are, I forgot to ask her how she's doing.
Yeah.
Just completely overthinks it. But he tells them that she said yes. And it was hilarious because they were all cheering, they're clapping on the bed. Masato's like, okay, cool, I can go to sleep knowing this. I can go to sleep well now. And Tecchan's like, I don't even know if I can sleep now. But it was a really cool scene. I feel like Tecchan was riding that wave, and once he got there, he was like, oh snap, and just dropped down, brought it back up again. But what'd you guys think of Tecchan? Just that entire scene, man. I love that scene. I thought it was great.
Guys, I have a request. Can we reenact
Yes.
the scene?
Oh my god. Dibs on Shota. Dibs on Shota.
Can I? Okay. I'll be Rie. Someone who's Tecchan?
Who's Makun?
Oh my god, could you be Masato?
Oh please! Make her be
Alright.
Masato.
Can we? Because the scene was such good TV, man. I know we could probably reenact it close enough.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Like from where?
Okay.
From
So
when they
it's you three boys.
From when they acted out.
Yeah. Like from you three boys, just talking about how do I act? How do I ask her out? All right. So you three. Okay. So who's who?
I'm Shota.
Guess I'm a Sato then. Jeez.
All right, there it is. All right, James, you got the main protagonist role.
Okay, so we're gonna start from where they acted out. Okay.
Yeah, okay, go.
So Tecchan's
Wait, from where?
Where
in the room.
Tecchan and Masato are acting it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knock.
Hello.
No, not like that, bro. Come on, nah, you gotta
You gotta be casual.
Yeah, you gotta be more confident.
You gotta show your masculinity. I don't know that word because it's too long for me, but.
Hey, masculinity. Hey.
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go do it now.
Yo. The long walk up the stairs makes a right. First door on your right.
Okay.
A knock.
Knock, knock.
Hi.
Click.
Hi. Hey.
Hi. Are you free next week?
Next week? Yeah. I'm free Wednesday and Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay. So Wednesday, we're gonna go on a date.
Oh, a date? Oh, okay, yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Oh, yeah, Kamakura.
Oh, Kamakura. Oh, yeah, we weren't there. Yeah, we talked about it, and we didn't get to go.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure, yeah. Wednesday.
Okay.
Got it. Cool.
Hi.
Good night.
Closes the door.
They say good night.
Oh, it's us, Tim. It's us. It's our turn.
So,
How did it go?
I forgot to ask how she's doing.
It's not that serious, bro.
Back in character.
Okay.
But she said yes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, すごい!
Okay, time to go to bed. Good night.
I don't know if I can sleep.
And scene. Oh, good job, guys. Good job.
Amazing.
Oh my
Good job
goodness.
all around, guys. Good acting all around. Great improv.
I feel like we did better than what happened.
Oh
This
my
is a
gosh. This is a podcast with a little bit of improv thrown in there.
Mhm.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
it was a great scene. It was so good, man.
Man, I related to that scene so much. I lived and relived that scene like multiple times in this lifetime and in multiple universes. Like, oh man, I relate so much to Tecchan. He deserves the world. Like, oh, young guy, young lad. That was a real bro moment. He was just
Yeah,
asking
it was
for advice.
such a good like.
Oh.
You could really see these are like they're homies, like they're dudes, just dudes being dudes, you know. Like it's nice, like they've connected closely as a bunch of homies, man. It's nice to see.
Yeah.
It was wholesome.
They've developed their own bromance. It was really cute to see.
Yeah.
It was
Masato's a
cute.
little bit more tolerable in those scenes, I guess.
Yeah, he's a good like acting older brother to like Tecchan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, but then he's also the douchey older brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we good to move on?
Yeah, what
Wait,
happened
can I
after that?
say one thing?
Go for it.
Yeah.
I was so surprised that Rie said yes.
Honestly, yeah. But okay. Wait. Actually, no. I can't ask this question until we talk about the next scene. So I'll ask that.
I had a
question
feeling you were
later.
gonna say that. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get
okay.
into the next and final scene of the episode. And before we just get into it, I thought that this scene was mwah. It was perfectly done. It was
Really well
beautifully done.
produced. Yeah.
So it starts with a short scene of Tecchan at
And
work
Hayao
the next
Miyazaki.
evening. Yeah. So he's putting away some of the gardening
Oh my
stuff,
god.
and Kojima shows up, and they're just having a little
Miyazaki.
small talk, and then it pans back to the house where Rie shows up, and she announces that she's also leaving Terrace House, which is crazy. And so she explains that Masato announcing that he's leaving caused her to think about things, and so she said that she's moving to a place that's closer to her work, and that Rie wants to tell Tecchan herself. So she wants everyone to hide it from him until then. And this is beautifully done because it goes from that back to Tecchan at his work, telling Kojima that he's going on a second date with Rie. And he's so excited. You can see this guy's smile was like ear to ear.
Oh
And Kojima's
yeah.
like, yeah, I'm proud of you. We're all rooting for you. We always say that
Aw.
we're rooting for you because
Aw.
we are. And Tecchan's like, yeah, I'm excited and I'm encouraged for my. And then the episode ends. So like, oh my gosh, this scene blew my mind because it was so beautifully done. Because like it went from Tecchan not being home to Rie announcing her leave and not wanting Tecchan to know, back to Tecchan being excited, and it was just like, oh man, like we know that Rie is gonna break this man's heart, like on that date that he just.
Meanwhile, like,
oh my
oh
gosh.
sorry, like while they're talking, like just production wise, the sad music comes in the background. You hear the piano, then accompanied by a soft guitar. Like it's like playing that melancholy melody in between, like where it's like one side of the coin is so happy, meanwhile, like devastating news hits the group in like the other, like, oh man, it's like just a mirror, and like really well produced and really good note to end on there. Yeah. What do you think about the scene, Chess?
Well, okay, how it was edited, it kind of reminded me of 500 Days of Summer, which is kind of weird. Like the expectations versus reality scene.
I see that.
Yeah.
Right? Like Tecchan was the expectations, and obviously Rie is the reality of it all. So yeah, it's really sad, and like it makes me understand why Rie said yes to the date in the first place. It just gives her a chance to tell Tecchan that I am leaving Terrace House, and who knows, we might not be able to see each other ever again. Just
ever
sad.
again. Oh man. That's actually so true.
Yeah, you don't know where life takes you, and I don't know, it might seem like they won't see each other again for a very long time.
Oh man.
No.
Oh no, Jay? Are you okay?
I'm sad because I really like Rie and her Mamba mentality. And just her and Tecchan, just good content. But yeah, guys, she's probably gonna leave before Masato.
Yeah, no, she is.
That's so true.
She is.
She said
after Christmas, she's leaving, and then Masato won't leave until January.
Yeah.
So Rie is technically the first one to leave.
Next episode.
Yeah, probably. Because she said she's gonna leave at the Christmas parties the day after she's leaving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. I'm so sad. And like, the first scene of her telling the housemates that she's leaving, and I was like, oh yeah, it's so sad to hear, because it's like, I'm really gonna miss you guys. Announcing this is very sad. It's like, and you could see everyone's like, oh man, you're leaving, but it's understandable, because it's like, weirdly, this is Masato's fault, because Masato's like, I'm leaving because of my dreams. Right? And that really spoke to her. But we all know what happens with Masato, right, guys? With his dreams.
Yeah, it just ruins good things. Yeah, look at that. Another reason to hate Masato.
But again, it's a great, she's really focused. Like, how old is she? She's 21, right? She's really focused.
21.
Like, yeah. Really focused on her career, which is like awesome. But like, again, Terrace House is in the way. Then you see Tecchan fixing those, what do you call them? Like watering cans. Then he's like, I'm gonna be better with this date. And like, Mr. Kojima, he's just like, yeah, how are you gonna be? Yeah, you're gonna be great. And it's just a countdown of him being sad again, because I don't think Tecchan can handle sad news.
Nope.
Oh man, it's a great episode. It was a great ending. I liked it. It was so like, oh, my heart, man.
I kind of expected her leaving though.
Yeah, so did I.
And it's just because it makes sense with her career, and once Masato announced that he was leaving, I was like, oh yeah, it's probably Rie next. Just because, like, you already know she's struggling with, like, her J-pop training, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it would make more sense for her to leave Terrace House, leave that part of her career aside, and then focus more on her music.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, back to the question I was going to ask last scene, where we were all like, oh, were you guys surprised because Rie said yes to the date? Now, do you think the only reason why she said yes is just so she could give him a lone goodbye, and not because she's genuinely interested in him? Do You think it's
Yes.
kind of like you think it's kind of like a prisoner's last meal on death row sort of deal.
Okay, I wouldn't call it
I wouldn't use that analogy.
Okay, like
Like she's throwing her a
I
bone,
would-
like throwing him a bone.
yeah, I feel like she's throwing him a bone. I feel like like this is it, and then piecing out. I mean,
See, but man, see, I feel like Rie giving that second date to Tecchan, I feel like of course it was so she could tell him herself, right? That one-on-one time. But I feel like that's because Tecchan deserves that, you know? Like after everything that Tecchan's gone through, like just the continuous chase, he doesn't deserve to just hear that she's leaving like at the table. Like he deserves the one-on-one time where she tells him directly. Like he deserves that because I feel like Tecchan's gonna be devastated regardless, but I feel like Tecchan's not gonna feel satisfied if he heard it just at the table with everyone, right? So I feel like he's gonna get more of a sense of closure by hearing it in that one-on-one setting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I think off screen, I think they probably have a great friendship. Like they probably spent a lot more time
then
or
yeah,
like
okay.
Or at least I'm thinking since Rie is always busy, by the time she's home, she probably spends a lot of time with Tecchan, or Tecchan just like because he's always there, right? And like even with
just on the
Rie,
couch,
like
holding his feet.
Yeah, like Rie was it was one thing that surprised me. Like when everyone asks like or when she came in like, hey, where's Tecchan, right? She seemed to know when Tecchan's home because he's like, oh, Tecchan's still not home. I'm like, oh, that's unusual. So like, I don't know. I'm even reading it too much. It's like, oh, so they probably know each other's schedules a lot, or like Rie knows Tecchan well enough for that kind of like work schedule wise. So I think they probably have like a really close friendship, and the fact that it's worth it to tell him this news like one-on-one maybe, and yeah, she's probably gonna say it on the date. Yeah, Tecchan deserves it totally. I don't think he's throwing her like she's throwing him a bone, honestly. I think it's more the fact like she's glad maybe Tecchan asked her out because it's like she's gonna miss this, right? It's the last date probably with the people
Forever.
well no, okay
Do you
No, okay.
do you think if do you think if Tecchan didn't ask her on the date, do you think she would have went to him and asked for one-on-one time?
Yeah, for sure. I think she would have asked him like, are you free to hang out? It's not, are you free to go on a date?
Yeah, I agree with Cheska's explanation. That makes a lot more sense on the way she would do it. But maybe I'm reading into like the scene, but like I forgot to touch upon this when we were reenacting the ask out scene.
yeah,
but I did notice there was like kind of like a glint in her eye, a little eyebrow raise, a little like hint of surprise, like, oh, did he just ask me out on another date? That's out of character. I don't know, which led me to look like, ooh la la, maybe she is interested. We'll see how maybe this new take charge Tecchan has a shot, and then she's like, I'm leaving. Okay, this feels
yeah, most likely. I think so. It's like a different approach. Maybe she's like a little bit more lenient towards it because she's probably at that point made that decision that she's gonna leave. And but good question, Cheska. I don't think she would have asked Tecchan like, hey, want to hang out? I felt like if anything she would have just said it in a more private manner, like, oh, is everyone else? Yeah, weirdly, as much as I would love her to ask him out to hang out, I don't see it in her.
It would just be like an alone on the couch type of scenario.
Unfortunately, I find that even more depressing.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that it's possible that if the date goes really well, that Rie will decide to stay?
No, definitely not.
No.
She's so career heavy. She's not gonna pass out the opportunity to live closer to her work.
Right.
And she said in other episodes, the only thing that she'll give up if it comes to that point, if she's really into the person, and I don't see that level of attraction that Rie shows to Tecchan.
Nope.
So you think it's impossible? He's not going to make the full court shot. Like, it's just not happening. This is just a final goodbye, and no
I'm
matter
not
what Tecchan does, she won't. It won't affect the way she feels.
I'm not saying it's impossible, because, you know, anything is possible. But it'll be very surprising if he pulls this off. But
I think
yeah,
if anyone can do it, he can. What do you think, James?
I mean, yeah, anything can happen, but I don't think that's stopping her from leaving the house. I think
Yeah.
if it goes amazingly and she falls for Tecchan, I still think she's leaving the house, because I don't think she's just gonna like drop everything and go with Tecchan. I think she, like, if she does end up going with Tecchan, she's gonna ease herself out, you know.
Mhm.
So I don't see it stopping her from leaving, but could they end up together? Sure. I don't like, not likely, but possible. So yeah.
Oh no, for me, I see their paths and lives are like this. So that means they will never intertwine together at that moment. At the moment, they won't intertwine, right? So I feel like it will take them a long time for them to like have their like lines of life somehow connect with each other. And as of right now, I don't think it's happening. Again, anything could happen, especially in Terrace House, so we'll see. I don't think it's gonna happen now.
yeah, nah. Nah.
Nah, you don't see it. Her Mamba mentality is too strong for that.
He's not I don't think how Tecchan is will change the mind of that Mamba mentality at all. And I hate to say it, I see her more with Masato, and
I agree, and I don't like Masato, but I see Rie with Masato more than I see Rie with Tecchan.
Tecchan.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, see,
I don't know,
like, you know, they talk about Ghibli movies, and I guess that doesn't impress her at all.
Don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Oh my.
They probably don't even like the same Ghibli movies, and that's what it all went down from there.
Mhm.
Yeah, Tecchan's probably, what's your favorite Ghibli movie? And then she's like, what's Ghibli? And then,
Okay, she don't know what
No,
Ghibli
she
is.
knew.
Calm down.
She said
She
that.
knew.
Yeah. It was like, it's cute. But no, I'm just saying, like, it'd be nice to see them together, but it is a moonshot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree. But yeah, so that brings us to the end of the episode. But is there anything you guys want to say?
Oh, it's just a prediction,
Sorry,
but
yeah,
I totally
go ahead.
see that as she's leaving out the door, the soft music's playing in the background, and you're gonna see like flashes and snippets of her time on the show. Counting stars with Tecchan laughing on the table, the look she gives Masato, like stuff like that. Like, it's just gonna flash scene by scene as she steps away, and then I don't know. That's just my little prediction, but that's it.
I like it.
It's gonna feel like a
Yeah,
K-drama.
me too.
It already
It's gonna feel hella anime.
It feels like a K-drama right now. That last
Oh
scene was
my.
a K-drama. I was like, I'm gonna really try my best on this date. I'm leaving. Yeah, like I can't wait to actually see the Christmas party. Cause
Yeah, me too.
so far this 11 episodes of Terrace House been the most wholesome thing I've seen in a while in Terrace House. Like Oh man, I wonder what Tecchan's gonna give Rie as a Christmas gift, and will it break her? Will it make her tear up? You know, and how is she gonna act when she says goodbye, especially if it's a Christmas party? You know what I mean? Like, will it be emotional? I can't wait for that to see. Like, I want to see that soon. Hopefully, it's
She's
the
going
next
to
episode.
hold her hand.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye, nation.
It's the friend hold,
It's
not
a
the
fir-
couple
It's a
hold.
firm handshake.
Oh, you had to do
my
that.
God.
Oh.
They're like they dap each other up. They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
man, it's great seeing you, and then they just go.
Thank you for your existence.
Itadakimasu.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't wait to see it. I'm really hoping it's gonna be wholesome. Like, it's not gonna be like a quick edit, because considering if this is the first time someone's leaving in the house, I think it's gonna be like, whoa, homemade, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited to see the Christmas party too.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. So now we know that the order of leaving is Rie then Masato.
Oh,
What's on your list now? Because my list has been changing as the episodes go by.
What list of like who's our favorite, or list of who's leaving next, or list
Who's
of, like-
leaving next?
Oh, I
Yeah,
think
because we have Rie first, Masato next. I feel like it would be Momo and Shota in the middle, and then Tecchan and Seina at the end.
I was thinking Shota's gonna leave next. Maybe after his big school thing. I feel like there's gonna be a school project episode, and then he's gonna be like, okay, I'm graduated, I'm done. Now I need to really focus and find a career in art. Or maybe like an opportunity will present itself after his art show. Like someone's gonna come up to him and be like, yo, you're amazing. I want you to come with me to Italy and do something abroad or something like that. And I see Shota leaving.
do you think we see the girlfriend?
James really wants to see the.
No,
No, not at all.
No.
That's a bit. That's
It's not happening anymore.
Maybe like a small thing. Maybe like, you know, like how we got to meet Masato's mom. Like very like small.
I
Hey
hope,
guys, this is my girlfriend.
I hope we never see her actually, because that would be a funny bit. And like maybe we don't see her face, but like she's in the background blurred, or like they hug, and you see Shota hugging a girl. I'm like, you'll see Shota's girlfriend like at the bottom, and you never hear from her again.
That'd be so troll. I like it.
Oh my gosh!
I like it.
And then when they're hugging, there's a little caption on the side, and it says "the myth."
Yeah, exactly, something like that. Yeah, like I want to see that. I like, as much as I do want to see the girlfriend, I hope it's like she's ambiguous and like, yeah, that's my girlfriend right there, and it's like blurry at the background. Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, with the girlfriend, I feel like we can probably see a phone call. And that's it. We will hear her voice, and then we will never know what she looks like.
Even worse, he talks like, hold on, guys, it's my girlfriend. Scene cuts to the something else.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't think it's happening, man. Just let me go.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
Sorry, dude.
I know. I've accepted it, but
Anything's possible. You never know. She could show up at the art project because, like, you know, that is a big, like, it's her. It's
Oh.
a big, you know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
But I do want to
Yeah,
just
yeah.
see her, like, in the background, like, yeah, it's my girlfriend. Where?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to see my art? Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, this is our girlfriend, and then it's his whole group of friends, and then you have to think about which one it is.
And all his friends are girls. And that one guy, they ate lunch with Tecchan.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
I mean, James, who do you think will leave next?
Okay, so I always thought Momo was next.
Hmm.
I still think she might be next. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know for sure Tecchan's with the long haul. Like, this guy is not paying rent. The guy is locked down.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he's staying there, and I hope he stays because I want to see him grow, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think Momo could be next because it seems like what Masato said really woke everyone's like up in terms of career wise because everyone has like some kind of career that they want to do, right? So that like he planted a seed to everyone now at this point. Like Rie's doing like it planted in Rie, and now she's moving. Maybe Momo gets an opportunity to write more stuff. Maybe she has to move out or something like that. But yeah, I kind of see Shota staying.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I kind of see him staying.
Très intéressant.
But I think it's Momo next, then Shota, and I think Seina's staying for a bit too.
I don't know. I was pretty like when I watched this episode, I was pretty dead set on thinking that Shota was going to be the next one to leave. But now that you're playing around with the idea of Shota staying, I can see like them continuing a Shota arc of him just trying to find a job, or well, he already does have a job, but like trying to actually trying to further himself because like him and Momo are the two people that we've seen the least, and Shota, his main story right now was him finishing his big graduation project and then what happens after. But yeah, like I can see them getting into an arc of him just doing stuff with like his art on a professional level, or even maybe booking shows, stuff like that. There have been seasons where we've seen people's shows, we've seen people's stores and stuff like that. So that if he stays for a little while longer, I could see that happening. But when it comes to Momo, I feel like her story hasn't resolved yet either.
Yeah,
there's still so many questions when it comes to Momo. Like there was still that scene a couple episodes ago of her with this, and if we're expecting Tecchan to basically get his heart broken again, then Momo could potentially hop in there. Who knows, man? I have no idea. Like my guess would be Shota, but everything's up in the air right now. I have no idea.
Okay, yeah. So that was the recap of episode 11, Getting Back Up Again. That was a bittersweet ending to that episode, guys. But yeah, before we go, how can the lovely audience here be able to reach you guys? Of course, Cheska, our resident TikToker. How can they reach you besides TikTok?
You can follow me on Insta at Cheska Camille _. If y'all are into musical theater, apparently that's my TikTok theme at this point. So yeah, if you're into that, you can go check me out over there.
Cool. TikTok it is. And Tim, I see you got a new setup with the mic. I like how you... let's give a round of applause for Tim doing that introduction. Oh my gosh.
No.
I
promise we'll work on it, guys.
No, it's beautiful.
It was alright. It'll get better. It's a work in progress.
Besides his soulful voice with this new mic setup, how can the internet reach out to you or find out what you're doing?
If you guys are really interested in what I'm doing, you can just take a look at my Instagram. That's Timbit, TIMBIT 1997. It's just pictures of me and doing stuff. It's nothing really special, but I got some stuff in the works, so stay tuned.
Nice. Nice.
I can't deal with ASMR.
The vibes. I dig it. Hope to hear more of that.
Yeah, you will.
I mean, I'll remove my headphones when you do that.
Right.
No.
No. Don't tempt him.
Oh my god.
All right. And James, how can the internet, or how can people find you out through the interwebs?
I need help here. my at will be
Bottom left. Bottom left. Bottom right. Bottom right. There you go.
my link will be right over
There.
here.
Yeah.
If y'all need to see it, of course, it's also down below. Of course, I do have my personal YouTube channel where I do music and stuff. I took a brief hiatus, but I'm coming back, so it'll be fun.
Great to see. Great to hear.
But of course, the big thing is make sure y'all wear your masks.
Whoa.
That's the big thing.
Stay
Yes.
safe, y'all.
Whoa, yeah,
But
yo.
Jay,
Yo.
where can they find you?
You can find me at Twitch, for Jiggles, twitch.tv/for Jiggles. I play video games and other stuff. I don't know, live stream stuff. But like, if anyone's a fan of Blackpink, I know, they are releasing new music, and if you guys know who they're collaborating with, their next song, hit me up. I think it's with Ariana Grande, and that is
Ooh.
That's big news.
Other than that, yeah, that's how you can reach me. But yeah, this has been an episode of We the Panel, a Terrace House podcast. Thank you guys again for watching and being with us in this episode. All right, guys, have a great week and see us soon. Take care. Bye.
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 Take care.